A worker making a mistake, it sounds so causal, so significant. But I hate to disappoint you. A worker making a mistake is super normal. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Pre-Accident Podcast Safety Moment. I am the host of this thing. My name is Todd Conklin, and today we're going to talk about human error. Error. Do I say that right? Error. I'm always worried I say that wrong. I grew up in western Kansas. We call it air, but I think that sounds like A-I-R, but I'm really saying E-R-R-O-R, error. Human error. If you haven't figured out by now, you will soon. So don't worry, and I'm not judging you. I think it's a maturation process. It happens. What once was so important in understanding safety, and quite honestly in understanding the new view, was the notion that workers make mistakes. And you looked at mistakes as if they were these very significant, almost rare events that happened, and you built systems that protected against it. I remember when we first started going down the new view safety, Shane Bush and Cindy Wagner and I were sitting in a room and we're having a meeting, and we're all from different places. So we're sitting at a conference table for sure. And we were talking about how powerful error was. And if we could just find every single error-provoking situation and fix it, we could actually make safety reliable and dependable in our organizations. And we were buying it, man. And what's interesting about that is that I think that's a normal step. But here's how this story ends, because I know the ending of it for you. Error is so normal, it's not even interesting. And it's never causal. It just isn't. Error is just an operational phenomenon that happens all the time. And the reason it can't be causal is because error doesn't always create failure conditions. Workers screw up all the time. You screw up all the time, but not every screw up has high consequence failure. In fact, most of them you catch, you correct, or they just don't matter. That sets kind of a weird precedence because that's the word, because that means we have to say out loud to the whole world that error is normal and that the battle's not against taking error out of a system. The battle is creating a system that can tolerate the normal error that's always in that system. That's the podcast. You just heard it. That's the safety moment for today. That was it. That's the whole thing. Learn something new every single day. Have as much fun as you possibly can. And for goodness sakes, be safe.
Good goes around and around and around. Good goes around and around.